ladies and gentlemen, welcome to the big show. For your listening pleasure this evening, the fabulous Little Vegas!
Something no one saw in him. He couldn't eat, sleep, drink. She could only think about all the things she would do alone with him. Baby, please don't go. Oh, it's so cold outside, so why don't you stay? And don't you worry, baby. Corporate A game, she saw something she could take and keep. His rolling head, he was prime for telling lies and making alibis. She saw something no one saw in him. She couldn't eat, sleep, drink. She could only think about all the things she'd do alone with him, babe. Outside, so why don't you stay? And don't you worry, baby, for everything it will be alright. You still mean nothing to me, so why don't you stay? Caught up in the moment, her hand on his arm as they entered the room. She never ran out of things to say, just kept chipping, chipping, chipping away. It was just another Friday night, alone in a bar in his shirt and tie. All the bad things that she said were running through his head. I'll make you pay, you can believe it. I'll keep the house and I'll take the kids. I'll own every single penny that you'll never make. He couldn't eat, sleep, drink. He could only think. Should have used his head, not his idiot friend. Baby, please don't go. Oh, it's so cold outside, so why don't you stay? And don't you worry, baby, you know everything will be alright. For you don't mean a thing to me, so why don't you stay? Oh, baby, please don't go. You know it's so cold outside, you might as well stay. Don't you worry, baby, for everything it will be alright. For you still mean nothing to me, so why don't you stay? Hey, baby.
End of song, beginning of story.
Here at Fort Macon, Georgia, a brand new Chevrolet commercial is being filmed. A crew of 26 men and literally tons of equipment have been brought in. The crew will labor for 8 solid days to shoot 2 minutes of film. The script calls for a Chevrolet to be assembled right before your eyes without a human hand touching it. Can do? Yes, sirree. These fellas can do practically anything. Parts of a specially prepared car are suspended on invisible wires, and the car is pulled apart, piece by piece. Later, the motion picture film will be run backwards, so the parts appear to fly onto the car, as you'll see in a moment. The script also calls for parts of the car to come flying off a tree, while still others are to rise from the ocean. Oh, those script writers. For the final scene, an explosives expert has been brought in to plant charges of dynamite throughout another specially prepared car. All set? Cameras rolling? Fire! Now let's look at it as it was recently seen on Bonanza in 23 million American homes.
What you're watching now is the beginning of one of the most exciting things that will happen this year, the beginning of a 1966 Chevrolet.
And there it is, a lively, impact-filled commercial that will have plenty of people wondering how it was done. But you know the secret. 26 men working 8 solid days to make it.